Hello again, my fellow Jeti users. The other day a question was asked on a Facebook Jeti group, and I thought, what a good idea. Do you know, that's well worth a video. And the question was this. The user has an electric model and uses two different capacities of batteries with it, and has set up alarms for when certain amounts of capacity are used. But of course, by using two different capacities of batteries, you've got to keep rewriting the alarms each time you change size of battery. Could it be set on a two-position switch so you can simply select between the two batteries and get the relevant alarms to that size of battery? And I was away from the house and the transmitter at the time, and so of course I just said glibly, oh yes, just do it with logic switches with the setting of the switch. And now I've come round to make the video and had a quick look at it. Do you know what? It's a lot easier. You don't even need logic switches. Jeti has actually provided the function within the alarm to do this. So let's have a little look. What I'm going to do is use this two-position switch here to switch between my two battery sizes. And if I was doing this for real, I would just assign a voice file, of course, to moving the switch so it tells me which battery I'm selecting, you know, the 3000 milliamp hour or the 4000 milliamp hour. And to save us an awful lot of time in this video, I'm going to set up the alarms after just a few milliamp hours have been consumed by the motor. We don't want to sit here, or I don't want to sit here with the video on pause, record, waiting for things to turn up. But I'll show you what to do. You get the general idea. You put in the numbers you want. So we go to timer sensors, alarms. Here we are, and we set our first capacity alarm. And so I've set up two different series. I've set up capacities that alarm after an odd number. In other words, it will alarm at an even number, because greater than 3, it will set off the alarm at 4. That'll trigger an alarm at 6. That'll trigger an alarm at 8 used. And then the other series I've set up which will trigger on the odd number. So that'll go at 5, 7 and 9 milliamp hours used. And so we go into it. We'll pick the first one. So we've chosen our sensor, the MUI, using the milliamp hour bit. You just go in there, choose your bit. There we go. Enable it. Set your condition. So X is greater than 3. So when it gets to 4 milliamp hours, it will go off. What file do you want it to speak? So I've set it to speak 4. So it'll tell us. And this is the killer bit within it, the activation switch. So if we choose switch in the up position is whichever battery you want. And I'm going to use it to set off the even numbered alarms. No repeat. Don't want to announce the value. Set throttle idle. No. Don't please back. Don't need the vibration alarm. That's it. So you just go down setting up your alarms using that method. And then, of course, for the other battery, where I want a different set of triggers, just go in there and set a different set of triggers. But this time the switch is in the opposite position. Yeah, so that's how it's allowing us to select between the two batteries. Let's prove it. Switch in the up position should trigger these ones only. That is, X is greater than an odd number. In other words, it's going to trigger it at an even number. See the switch is on there. And then we'll rerun the test with these ones, where if I pull the switch down, they switch on. So I will show you that only these ones, first of all, get triggered by the switch in the up position. And hopefully the model in the background won't be making too much noise. I'll run it just at idle. We can watch this here and see when the alarms come up. So take hold of it just in case. Throttle's at idle. Move the throttle lock off. And here we go. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum. I think we'll push up the current a bit.
Four. 3, 6,
Cougar, we gotta land this thing. We are way low on gas, you understand me?
And there we go. It only gave us that series of alarms. Now, let's reset the counter. We'll switch to our
signal lost,
other battery.
signal lost, signal lost,
Now, we've moved the switch to the other battery, so we should get the different series of alarms now.
five, 7,
Cougar, we gotta land this thing. We are way low on gas, you understand me?
Yeah, just a bit of fun there from Top Gun. So, there we go. It's nice and easy to do, and Jeti's already built the facility in for us. Thank you, Jeti, and I hope you have fun with that.